Scene below today. Just the set of blocks or pillows, and then a strap or a towel. And then we're going to find ourselves in a child's pose. So drawing your knees wide, maybe your toes touch, allowing your forehead to just gently graze the floor. And just rest your forearms out in front, just a gentle stretch. Focusing here on your breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. With your breath, maybe setting an intention for class today. On your next inhale, fill your lungs all the way to the tippy top. Once you get there, seal your lips, and now breathe in and out through your nose. Noticing the heat building within your body by sealing your lips, using just your breath. Expand your lungs in all dimensions on your inhale, sinking your hips deeper in towards your heels on your exhale. On your next inhale, lengthen your fingertips long to the top of the mat, stretching your fingertips as far as you can. On your exhale, hold your fingertips where they're at, and then allow your hips to sink in towards your heels a little bit deeper. Continue with that stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink your hips towards your heels. Gently walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Your hands can remain on the mat or slightly off of the mat, and just resting your forehead back on the floor. Left bicep hugging your left ear, feeling that stretch all along the left side body. From your left pinky nail all the way to your left heel. Box out your right elbow, bringing your right palm to the outside of your right knee. Press into your right palm as you rotate your left shoulder closer towards the floor, deepening that hip and shoulder stretch on the left side. Inhale, reach your right hand to meet the left. Walk your hands back through center, and this time over to the left side. Hands can remain on your mat. They can come off. Feeling that stretch this time all along the right side. Boxing out your left hand to the outside of your left knee. Press into your left palm as you rotate your right shoulder closer towards the floor. Inhale, reach your left hand to meet the right. Walking your hands back to center. Gently plant your forehead and bend your elbows, bringing your palms to touch. You're welcome to stay here with your hands at the crown of your head. For a tricep stretch, try drawing your thumbs closer towards the nape of your neck. One more round of breath here. Exhale, release your palms back down to the floor. Tempt your fingers, pressing your finger pads into the floor, lifting your palms, your wrists, your forearms, your elbows. Avoid shrugging your shoulders by releasing your shoulders down to the floor. Palms back down to the floor. On a gentle sway, allow your forehead to rock side to side. Hold your forehead completely still and allow a sway to come into your hips. Just a gentle side to side movement. Now adding in the forehead side to side with the hip sway. Gently sway back through center. Rise up, find a tabletop position. Rest under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes. Inhale, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, untuck your toes around your spine. Bringing your gaze toward the tops of your thighs. Inhale, tuck your toes. Pulling your collarbones down and away from your neck. Exhale, untuck your toes, press the floor away, create space between your fingertips and your shoulders. Moving here through cat and cow with your breath. Spiral the elbow creases to the top of your mat. Press it all the way on your exhale. Your next full exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Move in any organic movement, maybe it's side to side, maybe taking some barrel rolls, drawing your hips towards your wrist. For barrel rolls, I like to walk my hands slightly further and then drawing your hips towards your wrists in one direction, back towards your heels, and then reversing that direction. Two more rounds of breath here. Any organic movement that feels comfortable for you today. Back to your tabletop, wrists directly under your shoulders. Draw your fingertips towards the outer edge of your mat. Still fingertips spread wide, elbows to the top of the mat. You're welcome to stay here, gazing down between your thumbs, or you can tuck your toes and gently find a sway from side to side. Come back to center, untuck your toes. Now reach your fingertips closer towards your knees. They can be at any degree from the side of your mat towards your knees or directly in towards your knees. Stay here. You can rock forwards and backwards, maybe side to side. Sway back to center, bringing your fingertips back to the top of your mat. From here, flip your right palm up, fingertips in towards your knees. Left palm stays facing down, pressing the top of your right hand in towards the mat. Stay here, find a gentle sway side to side, forwards and backwards. See what feels good on this side. Gently come back to center. Flip your right palm down towards the floor. Flipping your left palm up towards the ceiling. Fingertips facing your left knee. Right palm down to the floor. Stay here if that's comfortable. Maybe find a gentle sway. On your next breath, come back to center, plant your left palm down to the floor. Then we're going to grab those blocks or that pillow, and on the lower setting, place those blocks on the floor, and then just gently bringing your wrist on top of those blocks. Just a little elevation here in your tabletop. Extend your right leg long, hips are square, strong point through your right toes. Abs are engaged. Imagine you're trying to roll your rib cage inward. Inhale, lift your right leg an inch or two higher. Exhale, crunch your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen straight back. Exhale, tap your right foot over to the left side. Keep your gaze forward. Inhale, lift, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Hold it for 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw that right leg up and over. This time, look over your left shoulder. Flexing your right foot. Once more, inhale, right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Hold it for 3, 2, and kick it straight back. Draw that right leg as high up and over to the left side as you can, flexing through your right foot. To lessen that stretch, rock towards your toes. To deepen that stretch, rock towards your right heel. Gently release your right knee to the outside of your left knee, calf, or ankle. Untuck both your toes and press your hips back. Palms still grounding in towards the floor, pillow, or blocks. Inhale, rise up. Unbind your right foot and draw that right leg up and over to the right side, finding gate pose. Sealing your right foot on the floor, tuck your left toes, sink your hips back towards your left heel, and then forward. One more time, pressing the hips back, and forward. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand to the outside of your right leg, deep side bend. Lengthening that left side body from your left fingertips all the way to your left hip, maybe to your left knee. Left toes can stay tucked or untucked for a deeper balance challenge. Using your core, inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left knee on the floor, block, or pillow, reaching your right arm up. Kneeling triangle, keeping that right foot grounded. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, one cactus, lift your gaze, spread your fingertips wide, elbows down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive forward. And walk your hands back out to the pillow, blocks, or the floor. Extend your right leg straight back. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Tap it down. Inhale, lift. Tap it down. Inhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lift and hold. Step your right foot in between your palms. Coming into runner's lunge. Press forward. Opening up that left hip flexor. And then draw the hips back. Straighten that right leg. One more time. Press it forward. And then back. Hold it forward. Keep your left hand on the inside of your right foot, block, pillow, or floor. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your right shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, tap. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant your right hand. Set your objects off to the side, blocks or pillows. Plant your hands and toe heel your right foot over to the right edge of your mat. Right toes turn to about 3 o'clock, 45 degree. And then bend into your front right knee once more. Deeper hip opening stretch. And then straighten that right leg. Press it back. Bend it forward. And then back. On the next one, we're all going to hold it forward. You can tuck your left toes, walking your left leg a little bit further back. We're going to find lizard here. When you're ready, untuck your left toes. When you find a comfortable position of that left leg, wrists can stay on the floor. You're welcome to come back and bring those blocks or pillows underneath your hands for more support. You're going to open up that right hip flexor a little bit more. Keep your left hand on the floor. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right knee. And gently tilt that right foot to the outer knife edge, lifting your big toe over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Plant your right hand. Stealing your right foot, we're going to slowly draw the hips back. Try to keep that right foot grounded. Point the toes. Now from here, you can point or flex the right foot. See how that feels in comparison to just pointing. Holding the right foot flexed. Hinge forward a little bit deeper, framing over that right leg. Single leg split in a forward fold. Left knee is down. Walk both hands to the inside of your right foot. Stay here. Continue to draw your arms over to the left side. Deepening that stretch. Right foot out to that 45-degree angle. Center, frame your right foot. And this time walk your hands over to the right side. Feel that twist on the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your hands inside of your right foot, bend into your right knee, and then step your right foot back to meet the left, coming back to our tabletop. If you use pillows or blocks on the right side, go ahead and plant them back under your wrists. We're going to repeat the same thing on the left side. Back in that tabletop, inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Hips are square. Imagine someone's pulling your left toes to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your left leg an inch higher. Exhale, crunch your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, then keep your gaze between your thumbs. Exhale, tap your left foot over to the right side. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, crunch it in for 2. Kick it straight back. Exhale, rainbow up and over, flexing your left foot, this time looking over your right shoulder for just a breath. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck it in for 3, 2, kick it straight back. Draw the biggest rainbow up and over, biggest arch, over to the right side, flexing through your left foot, pressing the ball of your left foot in towards the floor. Maybe looking over your right shoulder, seeing more of that left leg. To deepen that stretch, you can press your heel closer towards the floor. To lessen, you can rock towards the ball or toes of your left foot. Gently release your left knee to the outside of the right knee, calf, or ankle. Untuck both your toes and press your hips back. Feel that stretch, that opening in your outer hips. Gently rise forward. Lengthen your left leg long, draw it up and over to the outside of your left hip. I'm just going to turn and face this way. Stealing the sole of your left foot in towards the floor. Wrists remain under your shoulders, tucking your right toes, and then press your hips back. Rock it forward one more time. And back. We're all going to stay forward, stabilizing your core. Inhale, arms sweep high. Right knee down, left leg long. Deep inhale. Exhale, release your left arm down the outside of your left leg. Deep side bend. lengthening from your right fingertips all the way down towards your right hip, your right knee. For balance, you can tuck your right toes. To challenge your balance, you can untuck your right toes. One more breath here. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand to the outside of your right knee on the floor, block or pillow. Kneeling triangle pose. Long line of energy, left fingertips all the way down to the entire sole of your left foot that's sealed to the floor. Left shoulder directly over the right, avoid rolling forwards or backwards. Deep inhale, deep exhale. On your next inhale, rise up, arms overhead. One cactus, exhale, lift your gaze, fingertips wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk your hands back out underneath your shoulders. Extend that left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Tap it down. Lift it up. And tap. And lift one more. Inhale, lift up your left foot in between your palms. Gently press your hips forward, open up that right hip flexor, and then draw your hips back, feeling the length in that left leg. One more time, press it forward, and then draw back. Staying here with your left knee bent, right hand is on the floor, block or pillow inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and back. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread it under the right side body, maybe tapping your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach, two more. Exhale, sweep, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant your left hand. If you're using blocks or pillows, put them off to the side. Bring your hands back to the floor. Toe heel that left foot over to the left side of your mat. Left toes turn to 45, about 10 o'clock. And then gently press your hips forward and then draw the hips back. On the next one, we're all going to hold that left knee bent, finding lizard pose. If this is comfortable, stay here. If you want to get a little bit deeper, you can tuck your right toes and draw that right leg a little bit further back. You want to open up the left hip flexor, keeping your right hand under your right shoulder. Draw your left hand to the inside of your left knee. Tilt completely as far as you can to that outer knife edge, pinky down to your heel on that left side. Maybe lifting the entire sole of your left foot and then just gently drawing that left knee open. It's a very gentle tilt. Maybe looking over the shoulder. By lifting your foot, that allows you to open up that left hip flexor a little bit more. Gently plant your left hand back on the inside. We're going to straighten that left leg. Hold the left leg straight, keeping your toes towards the floor. Strong point. They don't have to touch. If they don't touch, that's okay. My right toes touch my left toes, just the heels on the floor. It's okay if you're different on each side. Now begin to flex and point that left foot. Add in some movement on that left side. Walking your hands to the inside of your right foot by flexing your left foot. Walk your hands over to the right side. Deep stretch here. Side twist. Walk your hands back through center, framing your left foot, and now this time come over to the left side. Oh, I can feel it definitely on this side. You can stay here as long as you'd like. You can add in some movement. When you're ready, walk your hands back to center. Plant your palms, bend into that left knee, and then plant your left knee under your left hip. Come back to that tabletop. We're going to grab those pillows or blocks, bring them to the outside of your ankles. You can stack that pillow on top of your feet. We're going to find half camel. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, release your right hand to your lower back. Stay here. If you want to reach your right hand towards that block or pillow, you can also reach it towards your right ankle, pressing your hips forward. One more round of breath here. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release your left hand. Start by placing it on your lower back. Fingertips down. Maybe stay here if that's comfortable. Maybe release your left hand to that pillow or block, pressing your hips forward. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can release your left hand towards your left heel, continuing to press your hips forward. Inhale, both arms reach high. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive forward. Set those blocks off to the side. We're going to come to a comfortable seat on the floor. Doesn't matter how you sit, you can do crisscross applesauce, right over left, left over right. Soles of your feet together. Just rest your hands on your knees. Maybe bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Think about lifting taller on each inhale and allowing your sacrum to fall deeper in toward your mat on your exhale. Shoulders relax down. Allow your right ear to come towards your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Left ear to left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, nape of your neck towards your spine. Back to center. Starting to the right. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Nape of your neck towards your spine. Back to center. Release your hands from your knees. Maybe some shoulder rolls. Deep lift and lower. And then reverse the direction. Press the arms down. Go ahead and grab that strap or towel if you have one. So the wider your arms, the easier it's going to be. The closer your arms, the more challenging it's going to be for your shoulder. So start however you'd like, wide or narrow. Start a little bit wider. Tap your knees, just outside of your knees. Inhale, lift your arms forward. Keep going, arms overhead. Stay here, deep inhale. On your exhale, release your arms behind you if you can. So this is when that distance really comes into play. Maybe tap that towel or strap behind your back. Inhale, lift. Deep shoulder rotation, arms overhead. Arms forward. Tap the knees. We're going to do that one more time. Feel free to adjust the distance, wider or more narrow. I'm not ashamed to have mine more wide. Inhale, lift, arms forward. Arms overhead. Stay here if this is comfortable. Maybe draw your arms further back if that feels good. Maybe continue to allow the arms to come down. Inhale, reverse. Arms lift back, overhead, gently forward. And then just release it down. Release that block, or I'm sorry, that strap or towel to the side. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, bend your elbows. Deep inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine, maybe your elbows tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, start to the left side. Left elbow to left hip. Side crunch. Inhale, left, right elbow to right hip. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, twist over your left side. Inhale, back through center. Twist over the right side. Inhale, back through center. Release your hands by your side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, side bend to the right. Left bicep hugs your left ear. Exhale, cactus your left arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate left pinky to right thumb. Hold that left arm as long as you can. Draw a big semicircle around until you plant that left hand to the outside of your left hip. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, bend your right elbow, single arm cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate right pinky to left thumb. Draw it around, big semicircle. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's extend our left leg first. Keep your right knee bent. Sole of your left foot to the, hold your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, release your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Side bend, looking out underneath your right arm. Deep reach with your right fingertips. This is also a great opportunity for that towel or strap to bring it around the sole of your left foot with your right hand, holding on to that towel or strap. Release your reach or bind. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, left hand to right knee, twist, look over your right shoulder. From here, plant your right hand, press your hips forward, right knee bent, left leg long. Reach your left arm up, find your stargazer. Exhale, release down. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, come back through center, plant your hands. Drawing your left foot in front of the right. You can draw it on top of your right calf or on your right thigh. We're going to find double pigeon here. Inhale, lengthen. With a long spine, fold forward. Pausing. If you feel any discomfort, hold it for one more round of breath wherever you are, double pigeon. Lengthening through the crown of your head. Back to center. Release your left foot. And then extend your right leg long. Oh, my hips just popped. Slide the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, right hand to the inside of your right leg, deep side bend. You want to use that towel or strap, bring it around the sole and arch of your right foot. Using your left hand, holding onto that strap, deep side bend as you look out underneath your left armpit. Inhale, rise, release your strap or towel if you're using one. Arms overhead. Right hand to your left knee, twist, look over your left shoulder. Hold that twist. Plant your left palm on the floor, reach your right arm high, press your hips forward. Stargazer on this side. Feel the stretch in the front of your hips. Exhale, release down. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, plant both hands. Slide your right foot in front of your left. Stay here. You can plant that right foot on your left calf or your left thigh if that's comfortable. Inhale, lengthen with a long spine reaching through the crown of your head. Pressing both tailbones into the floor, walking yourself out. Coming down as low or staying up as high as you'd like. Walk your hands back through center. Reach both legs out long. We're going to find dragonfly. Wide legs straddle. Make sure both sit bones are into the floor evenly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your palms out. Long spine. Inhale, pause halfway. Stay here, maybe come a little bit deeper. Walk your hands back through center. Draw the soles of your feet together. A butterfly, sit nice and tall. Stay here or slide your feet out further from your hips, making more of a diamond shape with your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Bring your palms facing up underneath your calves. Stay here for a deeper lower back stretch. Bring your palms to the top shoelace portion of each foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Bringing your forehead towards your heels, your arch, maybe your big toes. Lengthen here. One more round of breath. Lower back release. Let me release your bind. Rise on up. We're going to find a tabletop position once again at the middle of our mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back. Walk your hands a palm print forward and open up that right hip. Just like a little scorpion pose or a three-leg down dog, but in tabletop. Keep a bend in that right knee and then draw that right knee towards your right wrist. We're going to find pigeon. Those left toes, tuck the left foot, slide that left leg back. Stay here. You can walk your hands to center. Hands can be on pillows, blocks, or on the floor. When you're ready, you can walk your hands forward, lowering down. All right, from your pigeon, walk your hands under your wrist. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Lower your right hip, and then slide your left knee to tap the sole of your right foot. We're going to find a 90-90 windshield wiper drill. Hands can be behind your back. You can bring your hands to heart center. We're going to lift the knees, plant both the feet, just like we're in a seated malasana, and then pivot your knees to the back of your mat. So this time, left knee is forward, right knee is back. One more time, lift. Bring it center, and lower the knees, coming back to the top of your mat. Plant your hands, slide your left foot back, lifting your hips, and then draw your right knee to meet the left, coming back to that tabletop. Bump the hips side to side. We'll repeat the exact same thing on the left side. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Open that left hip. Bend that left knee. Hold it here. Deep inhale. On your exhale, keep that left knee bent. Draw your left knee to your left wrist. When you're ready, slide that right leg back as much or as little as you'd like. Hands can stay on the floor, blocks or pillows. You can walk your hands towards your midline. Maybe gazing up towards the ceiling for half king pigeon. If you'd like, you can draw forward. Put your hands under your shoulders. Lower that left hip towards the mat. So you're really leaning to that left side. Slide your right knee up so your right knee taps the sole of your left foot. Hands at heart center, hands behind. Lift the knees towards the ceiling. Plant both of your feet. And then pivot your knees to the back of your mat. Right knee forward. Now your right foot is on top of your left thigh. One more time to the top. Inhale, lift knees to the ceiling. Plant your feet. Stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, pivot back to the top. Plant your hands. Lift your hips and then step your left foot back to meet the right. All right, let's cool it down. From your tabletop, tuck your toes, draw your knees wide, then untuck your toes, sink your hips towards your heels, reach your fingertips long out in front, come back to your child's pose, right where we started. Taking note of how this child's pose feels compared to the beginning of your practice. Inhale, reach your fingertips as far as you can. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, rock forward. Keep your heels in towards your hips. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Elbows tucked in. Lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Tap your toes. And then slide your feet to hip width. Wrists stay under your shoulders. Right heel taps your right glute. Toes tap. Left heel taps your left glute. Toes tap. Double heel tap. Glute tap. Extend. Start with the left side. Left glute tap. Extend. Right side. Reach it long. Double tap. Set. Press into the tops of your feet, lifting your knees, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. Try not to press into your palms as much. Really press into the feet and lift your backside. Mini cobra, maybe release your palms. We often press into our palms and totally using our palms instead of our backside. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Option to hover the thighs for upward facing dog. Press back, coming into a tabletop. Lower your left or right hip. And allow your feet to come, I guess, hanging to the top of your mat. If you want to swivel all the way around, that's an option too. Reach your arms forward. Slowly lower all the way down. Once you arrive, head, neck, and shoulders release down. From here, arms by your side. Walk your heels in towards your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Glute bridge lift. And lower. One more. Gently tap it down. This time, inhale, lift your arms, lift your hips, tap your thumbs overhead. Hold your hips high. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the arms, lower the hips. One more time, just like that. Inhale, hips and arms lift as high as you can. Exhale, bend your elbows. Lift your toes. Keep the cactus arms. Lower the toes, lift your heels. Lower the heels. I know it's hard. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, lower. Arms planted by your side. It's definitely harder. And reach your right foot up towards the ceiling. Flexing your right foot and just hold it here. Press your lower back into the mat. Try to relieve any pressing that you're doing on that left foot. Think tension between your right foot and your sacrum. Hold that right leg long, lower the right leg. Inhale, lift. Bend your right knee, cross your outer right ankle on top of your left thigh. Allow that right knee to pull away from your body. Now ground through your left foot once more, hands by your side, squeeze your glutes, figure four bridge. And lower. One more squeeze to lift. Exhale, lower. Cactus your arms to open up your chest, and then allow your knees to fall to the right. Come back through center, over to the left. One more time, right, and then left. Back to center. Lift your left knee, bringing your left shin parallel. You want to use that towel or strap, you can wrap it around your left thigh. You can also reach and bind your hands around that left thigh for a deeper stretch. Release your bind around your thigh, towel, strap, and plant your left foot. Inhale, reach your right foot to the ceiling. Exhale, lower your right foot to meet the left. Draw your hands by your side. Inhale, lift your left leg high, flex through your left foot. Try to relieve any tension in that right foot. Try to stamp the sole of your left foot to the ceiling as you actively press both tailbones in towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower that left leg to a hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your left knee, cross your outer left ankle to the top of your right thigh. Allow that left knee to pull away from your body, this time pressing into your right foot. Hands by your side, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure four bridge, and lower. One more time. Exhale, lower. Cactus your arms, palms facing up. Allow your knees to fall over to the left. Both shoulders stay grounded. Inhale back through center. This time over to the right. Inhale through center. One more time each side. Come back through center. Lift your right foot, bringing your right shin parallel, keeping that left ankle crossed over the right. Using a towel, strap, or binding your hands behind your right thigh. Tucking your chin to your chest. An extra stretch. Release the bind, release your right foot. Reach your left leg to the ceiling, and then plant your left foot. Draw your knees into your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. Head, neck, and shoulders can stay grounded or tucked in for a deeper stretch. You can wiggle your toes. Allow the soles of your feet to come up towards the ceiling, a happy baby. Find a gentle sway side to side. Come back to center, keeping your right foot to the ceiling. Extend your left leg long. Release your right heel towards your right glute. Bind your hands on your right shin, flexing through your left foot. With your left hand, gently guide your right knee over to the left side. For a deeper stretch, the back just cracked. You can look over your right shoulder. Supine twist. Gently come back to center, coming back to your happy baby. Hands on your thighs, your calves, the outer edge of each foot, and find a gentle sway. Keeping the sole of your left foot this time up towards the ceiling, release your right foot long. Then release the bind of your hand on your left foot, and bind your hands on your left shin. Flexing through your right foot, point flex, circle out your left ankle. Using the guidance of your right hand, draw your left knee over to the right side of your body. Maybe looking over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. Gently come back to center, knees in towards your chest. Then allow the soles of your feet to come up towards the ceiling for supported legs up the wall. Holding the toes flexed for 2 more rounds of breath. Palms by your side. Stay here as long as you'd like. You can add some movement, point and flex your toes. You can circle out your ankles. You're welcome to reach your hands towards your toes as well, and add in some movement in your wrists and your fingers. Stay here, legs up the wall. When you're ready, lower your arms and lower your feet towards the floor. As your heels arrive, allow your heels to touch, toes fall open, and just resting your arms by your side. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Into your final resting pose for Shavasana. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath, into your body. Reach your arms long overhead as you draw your knees in towards your chest and roll to your favorite side. Using your lower arm as a pillow, box out your top arm as you gently press yourself up, coming to a comfortable seat. Just resting your hands on your knees. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful day ahead. Last good day at the beach. And hope you feel better, Mindy. Namaste. You're welcome.